It's brought to you by the School of Journalism and Mass Media.
Sanders weaves his way inside, gets to the Caladret. Caladret won the shoot, puts a floater.
Welcome to Inside the Vandals. I'm Dylan Latting.
And I'm Braden Kane.
Vandal men get a clean sweep across the board this past week, as well as the women here in the Cowan Spectrum. You know, it's always great to start off this show talking about the victories.
Very true. Always good to pick up conference wins, no matter what time of the season it is. Also this week, we take a closer look at the Vandals swim program, as they've seen some early success as their season gets into full swing.
Yeah, I sat down with Coach Don Verlin of the men's basketball team as we discussed last week's road victories, as well as the matchup tonight against Northern Colorado. Wow, Coach, those three have been a huge and pivotal part of this program. Let's start off talking about Vic Sanders, a guy who dropped off a lot of college teams' recruiting plans after he suffered a knee injury in his senior year. What made you stick with him, and how important is he to this team?
Well, he's been very important to this basketball program, this team.
You know, the men will definitely have their hands full with Montana on Saturday. Coming off their first conference loss to Eastern, but still should be a pretty interesting game.
Yeah, it's a game everybody's looked forward to all season long. I sat down with Coach Don Verlin earlier this week to discuss the matchup between them and the Grizzlies. So finally, let's talk about a guy like BJ Blake, a guy who started off at North Idaho College and signed here pretty early after getting there. Talk to me about, has he been everything you've hoped for, and what has he meant to this team and moving forward as well?
Yeah, we knew when we recruited BJ, he was going to be a good basketball player. I mean, he was a junior college All-American. Those kind of things.
So one player you could probably say that isn't really inconsistent with his efforts is Brayon Blake. He won Conference Player of the Week this week. So talk to me a little bit about, not only like from a statistical standpoint, but also an emotional leader. How important is he to your team?
Oh, very important. Brayon's gotten better and better almost every day since he's been here, and this year.
Always tough to lose seniors. You lose 6 tonight. How do you keep your team focused on such an emotional night?
Well, it's not an ending, it's a beginning.
Depression. When most people think of the word depression, they think of a death in the family, financial problems, a divorce. What most people don't think about is athletes. They have everything they want, most having their school paid for, the popularity, the lifestyle everyone dreams of, right? Wrong. It's been a rough week here at the University of Idaho after a blog had surfaced by a former student athlete regarding athletic director Rob Spears' handling of a sexual assault case back in 2013. Exciting news for sports programs here at the University of Idaho who have been forced to recruit and play in venues like this, which are over 90 years old. Athletic Director Rob Spears' job status is up in the air at this point, but we'll know more in the following months. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Dylan Latting.